Hi, good morning. Hello, hello. Hi, Blue. Hi, Emily. Hi, Astral. How are you guys doing today? Happy Sunday. Oh. I think green is good. Sorry, I'm leaving a little, note for myself. And I'm color coding it because colors are very good and important to my brain. Hello. Hi. How's everybody's weekend been? How has everybody's past week as well, since I have not seen you since Wednesday? What did we do Wednesday? Co-working Wednesday. For some reason, I was like, what game did we play? We didn't play a game. We never play a game on Wednesday. You're sore for no reason. Maybe you just moved in a weird way, and you didn't even realize it. Okay, the con- Oh yeah, you went to the con! A big disappointment. I'm planning on going again this afternoon so you can custom more. Yeah, I'm sorry that it was a letdown. I know you were so excited. Did you do your competition yet? Because you were gonna compete with the Sifrin, right? Sifrin? Oh my god, did I finally get it? Did I finally remember the name? The first time through? A miracle. Hi, hello, I'm here. I'm in my fantasy getup because we're gonna draw my Popipo Smeeper. And it felt fitting. You signed up for the competition show. They skipped over you? What? What? I did get it right, but that's not important anymore. What do you? They skipped over you? I've never been to or entered in a cosplay competition, but any competition, I cannot imagine how they would just skip over an entrant and not, be able to fit you in the end or something, right? Like, if somehow it happens, they, don't realize that they call the wrong person, but it's like, oh, hey, I was supposed to be next, and so then they just slot you in elsewhere. What the hell? That sucks. I'm sorry, Astral. Are they gonna have it again today? Or was it only the one day? I'm not entirely sure. If there was some other check-in I had to do between the sign-up and the event start, they didn't mention it on their website or their confirmation email. What? Yeah. Oh, this music is too happy for this event. I need to lower it a little bit. This frog and toad music, while delightful, is not. It needs to read the room. Only yesterday? That sucks, Astral. I'm sorry. Man. Well, did you get to enjoy wearing your cosplay at least, even just around the con? Because you worked so hard on it. I hope you still got to enjoy. That's crazy. I would definitely email or ask them, even if obviously it's after the fact now, just to be like, hey, did I miss a step? Because if you want to do a competition again, if there's a certain process. I wish Layla was here. I think she's working, but she has entered, I think, cosplay contests before in the past. Okay, good, yeah. And if nothing else, they should apologize and be like, oh my god, maybe they just didn't even realize. It seems weird to me that they would exclude you on purpose. That doesn't seem right. So, hopefully it was just an honest, albeit very terrible mistake. Man. Well, I'm glad that you at least got to enjoy wearing it around the con. Did you see any other, In Stars and Time cosplayers? Did you get to, take pictures or point adoringly at each other? Hi, Cat! Look, guys! Just look, guys. Oh, I'm so obsessed with that new Akil picture. It's so good. A new little Akil commission I got back. Ugh. I'm gonna grab my blankie. I was talking about this last night with Scarlett. That I like to have a little blankie when I'm at my computer. But then I get too warm, but also I like having it, on me. I also signed up for the competition at the con I'm going to later this month, and they seem to have their shit together better. They listed the rules in the sign-up form and gave me an exact time and place. Okay, that's good. Hopefully it was just the one con that was maybe just a little disorganized, and the next one will be a lot better. Because I know you work so hard on it. And I feel like you should get to show it off, you know? Normal hour for you for once, it's like 5 p.m. Not too bad. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's usually like 3 a.m. It's because that's the benefit of the morning stream. I know, like, a lot of people, you know, the 2 out of my 3 streams are evening for me, but I like a little morning stream. And it gives people in other time zones a chance to stop by. Like, I think Rampant Bacon, too, it's normal. I think he's, like, 6 or 7 hours ahead of me. So not too bad, but he can usually only say hi at the very beginning. Oh my god, hi V-Dog! Welcome on in! Hello! Yeah. What I've heard, cosplay competitions a ton. Oh my god, thank you for the dude. Hi, Keep! It'd be pretty unorganized. Yeah, I feel like it can go either way, right? Like, they can either be, like, super efficient, or there are horror stories. From what I hear by proxy. Disclaimer, I'm not, like, a cosplay person. I don't have a lot of experience, so... But from the things that I've heard over the years from other people. How are you doing, V-Dog? It's really funny, actually. Oh my god, thank you for the It's funny. Okay, so this month, I would really like to do some, like, community events where we're drawing Popipo today, which is why this is, it's all coming together. Just trust me, trust my spaghetti brain. I think, like, it could be really fun to have, like, a Final Fantasy XIV, like, art event where we all kind of gather at, my little, like, free company estate. Scarlet decorated to be, like, a really pretty library. So we could all, like, gather there and just draw each other's characters and exchange and stuff. I think that could be really fun. And I think I would really like a repo day with the community. But I don't know if my computer can handle, my computer and or OBS can handle streaming things like repo or Final Fantasy XIV. I've never tried before. And so I would like to stream the events, but if I can't, I think we should still do them just offline. Yeah, like a sketchbook swamp. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because, like, I see, like, the art parties all the time. I've only been to one, though, like, years ago, and it was very fun. And this was even just with strangers. Everybody was super nice. So I think it could be super fun, like, with the community and maybe, like, other people that don't normally, like, they can't normally hang out or something. Maybe they could hang out in game. So I feel like it could be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I feel, well, Repo's, like, my computer's fine running it, but when I tried to stream it in, oh my god, the music, Surfing GBA, it's turning my brain to static. When I try to stream it, like, in Discord to my friends, because if, like, some of us are playing and then others just want to watch, like, it gets really laggy for me. That's why I'm like, I don't know if it's because Discord is taking up a lot of RAM and CPU usage, or if it's my game trying to stream, or my computer trying to stream a game, it can't do both. Because sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. So, I don't know, like, which one will be more intensive, because then Discord, I can stream Final Fantasy just fine. So my point is that tomorrow, Monday night is normally, like, our game night. I might make it a, like, troubleshooting stream tomorrow night, so we may not play, like, one solid game. I might, like, try streaming Repo, I might try stream, then, like, I might swap to then Final Fantasy XIV, and just see, like, what my computer and OBS can handle. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if it will, like, crash the stream, or if it'll just be, like, laggy or choppy. We'll see. We'll see how it works. And if nothing else, if it can't work in both games, just, like, freak out, we might just hang out with Sticky Business. Which is why, V-Dog, when I was like, oh my god, it's funny that you're here, because I was like, maybe I'll do some Sticky Business, because I know that you still play it every now and then. And that is how we met, is I think I was playing and you came to say hi. So we might go back to some sticky business. So that'll be the plan. So tomorrow will be kind of like a troubleshooting wibbly night. But also, if my stream does crash several times, I apologize for, like, repeated live notifications and stuff if you guys have that on. But that'll be the point of tomorrow, is to work those things out, so... Yeah. Yeah, it'll be good. I haven't played 14, but many of my friends do, so I'll probably get dragged in. Yeah, I think it's really fun. I think it's very fun. And you know what? Maybe this will be a good time to, if I can stream it, you can always hop by and just check it out and be like, oh hey, here's some other stuff that we can do in the game. Because that's why I like 14, is that, like, there's so many different ways to play it. But also, you know, everybody has different flavors. I feel like it doesn't work on Discord probably. Yeah, that's my thinking, is I'm like, I know that sometimes Discord, especially recently, like this past year, it's been very bad about what it is streaming. Like, we're now getting, like, that audio glitch where you'll be streaming something and it'll be fine, and then after, like a certain amount of time, it'll get super, super crackly and awful, and we have to close the stream and restart it. And apparently this has been an issue for, like, several years that people have reported, and we only just ran into it, and they apparently don't plan on fixing it. Because it's, like, a 3-year-old bug. So, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. And you know what? If nothing else... oh my god, Repo's so fun, Cat. It's very, very silly, and it's very fun. I think we'll... For a community day, I think we'll play with mods. It's super, super easy to work with mods, if you guys would like to partake in them. We'll do just simple ones, like quality of life ones, where, like, we share upgrades, things like that. Nothing too crazy or, like, game-changing, just to be more fun. But we'll provide, like, a code that you guys can just flip in and out, so. And even if, again, like, even if I can't, like, stream these, we'll probably do these events, like, during stream times. So, like, a Monday game night. Because obviously, like, stream times are when people can come and hang out. So I feel like if we use, like, those time slots, it'll be easier and more accessible for people if they want to join. But I could also do a poll in the Discord, to do, like, hey, would you guys prefer, like, a weekend or, like, a normal stream? Actually, yeah. In our Discord, I'll sort this up. I'm just riffing this all off the cuff verbally. I promise the organization of all this will be much more formalized, and text. But I figured this was, like, a good time to just bring it up ahead of time, you know? Give some lead about things that'll be going on this month. But... I know, yeah, V-Dog, I haven't played Sticky Business in so long either, but it's so fun to just, like, pick up and do a couple stickers, a couple orders, maybe design a thing, and then close it, and just come back in a couple days. It's so perfect for that, which I love. Being mute, I have so much issue with games that... Oh, well, Cat, it has a TTS system, which, like, I think also, just in general, if people aren't, if they can't communicate verbally, if they... Hi, Rabbit Bacon! How are you doing? I tip my hat to you. If they can't... Thank you for the hat, Rabbit Bacon. If they can't communicate verbally, if they just don't want to, if they don't feel comfortable doing that, if they're maybe in, like, a noisy environment, that's totally fine. Like, people should always do what they're most comfortable with. The TTS is extremely fun, in Repo. It is delightful. It works pretty well overall, too. Hi, Shusan! Welcome on in! But yeah, and again, Cat, also totally welcome to just, like, come and hang out and see, how you feel about the game. You're always welcome. Everybody's always welcome to just come in and lurk or just hang out. Even for community events, like, if you guys want to just be there, but you don't necessarily want to, like, participate in whatever game, like, that's totally fine. There's no pressure either way. Always happy to just have you guys to just hang out, you know? Yeah, I've had a lot of the mod last for heads of top. Yes, yeah, I really like that one too. We recently tried that mod, where you can, like, hop around and talk even when you're dead, which is really nice. It's very fun. Oh my god, bork, bork, bork. The Peep Bat. Yeah! Yeah, we would be happy to have you. Your soul glow says you have -7 point. Oh, some gift and then refund. Yeah, I think it's if people get like gifted subs and then when they expire, so they're not like consecutive sub points. So they like I get the benefit and then when they expire it goes back down. I'm assuming I think that's what it is. Because it doesn't like affect my channel. I don't see anything like wrong behind the scenes, so I think it's just their systems like what's going on? What's going on? Oh yeah. Excuse me. That's true. They do bink. Yeah. Oh my god. I had a gifted sub from a channel I don't even know about. Yeah, it's I think it's like a setting that you can put in or you can toggle and configure in your like subscription settings. If you're able to get gifted subs from anybody, from only channels you follow, or something else. I think there's like a third setting. Because that's how I found a couple like random channels is that I by default it has it too. You can just get a gifted sub from anybody. I think it prioritizes like if you've been to a channel, even if you don't follow. But I was like, this is too much. This is too much. I feel like I'm taking away from people who are like loyal followers. So I changed it to just channels that I follow. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bark. I just have a lot of emotions and it just comes out sometimes. I just finished playing another session of Barbarians. Oh yeah! Everyone in the party was a chaotic melee against the big boss guy. Meanwhile, I spent all the turns just trying to chase 2 random guards and top them off a guard tower. I mean, were you able to? Were you able to? Because that's really the crux of the matter. I'm glad that you're having fun with that system, though. You were. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god, also that little knot is so cute. Like a little jelly bun. It's so cute. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying the system. It sounds very silly. But in an extremely good way. Pardon me. I don't recall seeing this channel. My life is a thing. Yeah. It could be... Honestly, it could be something like maybe if the channel has so many subscribers and then like the net that gets thrown out is even wider. Because like its main community is already like a majority subscribed for the most part, whether it's their gifted subs or people doing it themselves. I feel like that happens sometimes. I didn't code twitch.tv. That would just be my best guess. But yeah, let me get to drawing Popipo. They're not going to be good drawings, but I just wanted to doodle her. I didn't know what I wanted to draw today, and Layla suggested I redraw screenshots of Popipo, and I was like, you know, maybe. So I grabbed a few screenshots, but I think mostly we're just gonna scribble her. Where's my... Oh, I have so many scenes. I need to clean up. Because I'm in this channel, I'm in other chats that bases on mutual interactions, so you're more likely to get gifted sub to a channel. I found... Oh, so it's like even if, like... So if like a friend of yours goes to that channel, you could by proxy get it. Interesting. Thank you for the hat ramping. You have a lot of emotes, so I guess it's a large channel. That's pretty cool. I like that it's like a mutual system. Here's my child. I feel like I haven't drawn Popipo in a while, so I was just doing some scribbling last night to see. I was like, do I actually want to stream this? And the answer was sure, why not? Trying to learn how to draw. Can you tell me a good study method? Well, disclaimer, I am not a educator, so I can only speak from like a layman self-taught term. I would definitely, and I feel like, okay, it's gonna sound cliche, but I would do a healthy mix of like some structured studies, studying like drawing things from still life, poses, things like that, like use like references essentially to learn how to draw, and then just give yourself time to draw absolute scrumbly scriggles like this. Because I think it is important to study like the hard techniques, I'm putting quotation marks around, because even though they come across as very boring in school and stuff, they are trying to teach you principles about shape, form, volume, lighting, things like that, that then you can apply elsewhere. But also, like, you need to have fun. So just, you know, like, just don't be afraid to, like, mess around and stuff, too. Oh my god, Sibo agrees. Let me drink some coffee real quick, hang on. Thank you for the follow, Shusan. I think there's trucks outside, and that's why Bo's barking a lot today. I apologize. I know that he yaps, and that's why we have the work counter. But he's usually not this bad, but I think I heard a truck outside, so that might be why. Yeah. I've also— Hi, Benighted! Oh my god, thank you for the dupe, Benighted. How are you doing? I would definitely, like— I learn a lot by— and I know that this is probably gonna sound like I'm shilling for myself, but it doesn't apply to me. I genuinely learn a lot from watching other artists draw. So whether it's Twitch streams or honestly even like I've been watching a lot of Drawfee recently. On YouTube. I used to watch them like a little while ago, and then I fell off, and now I've been getting back into them. And it's really fun to like watch other people draw because you are literally watching their process. If it's like a live stream, you can ask them questions and stuff about like, hey, how are you doing this? Things like that. And it can be a really nice like live in the moment way to study how other people do different things. I have a friend Spencer, Scrimbus Streams, who I think he streams on Saturdays now. He taught me so much when he'd be streaming, and I would just ask him questions about how like programs work or how he did certain things, and he would explain it. People are usually really happy to answer questions, and they can be a good source for learning. Yeah, happy May the 4th, Benighted! Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. I kind of want to clean this one up. I just wanted to draw her eyes in this one. But Kent, for your question, this is my Warrior of Light. This is my Final Fantasy XIV character. Popipo. I play a Lalafell. I play a Lalafell bard named Popipo Pipo. Which just started out as a joke name. And then I just kind of kept her name because I just genuinely enjoyed playing her. And it's lore compliant, so I just kept it. But she's just my little creature. I don't really draw her a lot because I actually don't always connect to like RPG characters. Sometimes I just kind of— I'm like, you're just a, like you have like a character design, but you're just a stand-in for me to play this game. So I don't draw her too often, but she is my baby girl. Actually, do I have, I think I put screenshots in here. Yeah, I did. Yeah, for, like, her reference for this outfit. There she is. She's small. She's small. There's just one of her outfit. She's a creature. My little creature. Every time I see an artist working on something, I'm taking— Yes! Yeah, I think that's why I've been really enjoying watching Drawfee again. Because they literally show their process of like them drawing. It is essentially like either a speed draw or you're watching them draw it live, so you can like see how they do different things, and they'll talk about it and they'll talk about their methods, and it's just been really fun. It's also really fun to like watch people who— they are all amazing artists, and like watching their process and the times when they quote-unquote mess up. It's kind of nice to see that it's like, these are all extremely phenomenal artists, and sometimes they also struggle with different things. You know, like, it's nice. It's nice. I feel like, especially with social media, there's a big emphasis on only posting and sharing, like, the finished products that look nice, and then you don't see the struggle that went into it. It's easy to forget. You know, yeah, her little pony. She has had so many different hairstyles. Her hair used to be, I think it used to be like the default, like long, like that. And then she cut it short. I had like the little braid, like that. And then I think she had like the little side ponytail. And then now I've got the just straight ponytail on her. I keep it lore compliant. She just restyles her hair every few expansions. Every few expansions. She changes it up. Oh, I guess I should flip these, huh? Here's another art tip. Flip your canvas. It's a pain, but it can be an extremely helpful tool for finding things that like don't look quite right. And I do that even for traditional. When I do traditional stuff is I will either take a picture on my phone and flip it, or I will literally use a mirror. It's very helpful. You never know. But yeah, I feel like quite a few people in our little community play Final Fantasy. So I feel like it would be fun to like get to see everybody's Warriors of Light and get to draw for each other. I think that would be fun. And I feel like also a lot of people, we all kind of play on different servers. So it could be a nice way to like meet each other. At like a scheduled date and time. So that we can all transfer servers and stuff. Cause like I know Nai plays as well, but they and we play on different servers, so we're like not friends in game. Cause we would have to like coordinate coming to visit each other. Like we could do that. She's into she is kind of into fashion, which is funny to me because I feel like I always joke that Popipo has this green in her hair because it's like moss growing in her hair. But as the game went on, I got access to more and more clothing and gear, and I'm like, oh wait, I can actually dress up my little creature. We're so in it, baby. I love. Thanks, my little fantasy one. It was a reward for we did a little bunny fundraiser for my birthday this past December. I think it was like the highest stretch goal. Layla encouraged me to put in stretch goals because I think our goal was only $100. And she's like, we'll put some extras in just in case. Because I was like, I don't know. I mean, I don't expect anybody to give what they don't wish to. Hi, Veltro. Welcome on in. In a genuine way. I was like, there was no pressure. It was just something I wanted to do. But then people were incredibly kind, and we not only reached the 100, we got to like 200. So I was very glad that I put in little stretch goals. I would have been woefully underprepared if not. And this was one of them, was to do a new outfit. And then people voted in the Discord, and they voted the little fantasy one. So I made myself a little scribe outfit. Epler's food machine went off. Now I can have a snack without her stealing it. I feel like, will she still try? Or just her determination will not be as powerful. I guess I should actually finish the line art before I futz with it. Let me flip for her head. There we go. My little Popipo. My little Popeeper Sneeper. I think Eucryphia. Eucryphia is also how I... Final Fantasy XIV is how I met Eucryphia. Because they knew Spencer, I think through streaming. And then they came to, like, my free company did a little... We used to have, like, a little cafe where people could come and RP and stuff, or just hang out and people watch. And they would come to visit sometimes, and so we would get to chit-chat. Vending machine's broken. Oh no, it's Snacky. There you go. Ooh, it gave you a... Okay, bag of gummies. I need to know what kind of gummies, and I need to know what kind of milkshake. Very important. 2 exceptional snackies. Let's make a new PNG tube. I'm still using Ooh, I mean, Halloween could be pretty cute though. It is fun to have different options though. It's kind of like changing clothes and stuff, and like, what are we doing would one of my little outfits or models fit what we're doing? I almost used my sleepy one today, but then I had coffee and I was like, oh, just kidding, I'm fine now. I had a shot of caffeine and directly into my veins. I'm awake. I'm not a fan of this line, so we're drawing it. Ooh, strawberry milkshake. A strawberry milkshake. Strawberry milkshake is so good. And you know what? We're getting into warm season. Almost time to make fresh strawberry milkshakes. Milkshake? We're getting into milkshake and smoothie territory. Or season, not territory. I don't like this angle. I want to fix it just a little bit. Oop. Yeah, I like that better. Trim it up. Trim it up. Just slowly become a vampire full-time. I mean, if that's the natural progression, there's nothing wrong with that. A vampire. Planted tomatoes today. Last year's boofed up, so hopefully these ones live long enough to fruit. I believe in you, Keep. You got this. I feel like gardening is definitely a... Wow, look at all these things that I grew, and then you're standing in front of the corpse of a bajillion plants that you killed while you were learning. Like, I feel like that's just how gardening is. Speaking from experience. You know, because there's so many different variables that can affect plant growth. It is both an art and a science. I tried to read Keep's message and listen at the same time. I got tomato milkshake in my head. It is kind of a Bloody Mary a little bit. Yeah. You're kind of like one step away there. I feel like you could make that work. I feel like there's a world in which you could make that work. You would definitely need other ingredients to balance out the tomato and milk flavor. I think you could do it. My current IRL snack is strawberries, pretzel sticks, and spinach artichoke. Oh, Astral, that sounds so good. That sounds super yummy. Popipo Sneeper. Popipo Sneeper. Yeah. Yeah. I ordered some lotus seed powder to try, and I bet it'll be so good for smoothie. Tomato jam is really good, so I can see that working. That's true. That's true. And when you really think about it, a tomato is a berry, so technically, I didn't like that line at all. I'm gonna just do this. It's just supposed to just be a doodle. I need to chill. I know I don't know how to chill, but I need to chill. I don't really have Popipo in like modern, quote unquote, like modern outfits. But Dawn Trail made me make Vacation Popey, and then that was over. Snack finish! Time to disappear and start getting into Izitsumi cosplay. Have a good day at the con, Astral. I hope you have lots of fun. I hope you meet other Dungeon Meshi cosplayers and you can hang out. Thank you for hanging out with us. Go enjoy! Go enjoy! It is a berry, yeah. Physically unable to chill. It's true. It's so true. I don't know how to chill. Legend Meshi's so fun! It really is. I'm very excited for it to come back to finish. Because I feel like with the pacing, they're kind of just gonna... I feel like the second season is just gonna be it, which I feel like works. I feel like 3 seasons would be like too much and kind of weird pacing. How's that look? I like her ear poking out, but not with this angle. Did I pick it? I don't think I picked any vacation Popies. I did, that one's her white mage, that's tank. Good mage. I didn't. I don't think I had any really good fun screenshots of vacation Popie. I put her in a little island shirt. What was it? From the Island Sanctuary, I think I got it. In her shades. Shades up. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair. I'm gonna be cosplaying for Steal Your Girlfriend in like 3 weeks. Oh my god. That sounds very cute. Are you guys also going to a con? Yeah. This is the problem with caffeine, is that it energizes me, but also because I'm so awake now as I'm noticing things. Okay. In my environment, and it's distracting me. I have to force myself to focus. Going to Anime North? Hell yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a lovely time. I should feel like that'll be a lot of fun, especially with matching cosplays. That's very, very cute. Hell yeah. I guess, yeah, we're getting back into con season. Up until like yesterday, I hadn't drawn for a month. Felt nice to do it again without feeling like a wet napkin. Yeah! That's right, because you said that you were experiencing some art block. Well, I'm glad you were able to get something on paper. Hell yeah. It can really feel like that when it hasn't been so long. It's just like, oh, thank God I was able to draw just literally anything. Just anything. I think caffeine just raises my pulse, my ADD. It's just so high strung as it is. Yeah. Yeah. I have to be very careful with it. I have to be kind of sparing with what caffeine I have, because sometimes it can be too much and then I just feel like I'm gonna die. But just a little treat. I kind of get it mostly on like the weekends. I get like a little treat. A caffeine treat. I feel like that's a good amount. I don't like that shoulder. Yeah. Hey, Bunnabelle. I see you out of the corner of my eye. She's like, don't talk to me. Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned that you were suffering from burnout. Well, again, I'm glad that you were able to break it, even just a little bit at a time. Baby steps. Baby steps. That's the trick. My version is also going to be the 3rd million Izutsume! Hell yeah! Double Izutsumes. I miss her. I miss Izutsume. I unironically love that her character arc was just like, wait, I can't do whatever I want whenever I want. I love that. That's so funny. So real, though. But also very funny. I'm also for sure taking liberties with Popipo's clothes, so don't judge me too bad. Sorry, real quick, what was that line? Yeah, okay. I was like, hello? Like, I think this outfit, it has like a bag. I don't like to draw it. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about that. Made a fully rendered piece with like pretty ambitious perspective because why be reasonable? I mean, sometimes like just doing something new can also help. I've been in both positions where sometimes I had to ease back in, and then other times it was like, what if I just say fuck it? Because I felt like nothing I was drawing at the time was like good or worth a damn. So it was like, well then nothing is holding me back. If everything I draw is crap, then I can only go up from here. And it just ended up working out. Kind of like backed into having the ability to draw. It happened. I feel like this line is gonna be my nemesis. Case in point. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it for now. I'll probably have to redraw it without the sketch underneath. We'll come back to it. It ain't going anywhere. So if the music is like ever too loud or too soft, just let me know. And adjust it. Posted shit for a month, time for a banger. Yeah! Look fine. Oh my god! Another crayon! Well, come on in, fellow crayon. I cast found a loose bean on the floor and is losing his mind about it. Bean. Bean mode engaged. Loose bean alert. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Loose bean. Oh my gosh! Kiwi! Well, come on in, Kiwi. Oh, there's so many new friends today. Hello, welcome on in, everybody. Hope everybody's been having a good weekend. Oh my gosh. Very cozy stream, thank you! Welcome on in. Happy to have you. We like to chill here. As best as we humanly can. Ooh. Okay, I was gonna talk about my day yesterday, but fuck that, that's dead to me now. That's in the past. No, I'll talk about it later. But, it made me think of it is this Wednesday, for co-working Wednesday, Blue Turtle's, like, lo-fi focus game that they have been working on is going to come out, and I'm like, this is perfect time for co-working Wednesday, and I'm very excited because I love listening to Blue Turtle's playlists on YouTube. They're like their music playlists. It's very nice, chill lo-fi. The reason why we don't use it on the channel, like when I'm streaming, is because I don't know if it's like explicitly clear that you can stream their music or like their affiliated music, so I don't want to take the risk. But I think that the game is meant to be like they are using playlists that you can stream. So I'm very, very excited. So maybe if tomorrow's stream is kind of like a troubleshooting stream instead of a proper game stream, Wednesday will be like our like proper game working Wednesday hybrid stream. It kind of works out this week when you think about it. My cat likes to turn off my monitor. She figured out how to do it and gets her. Oh my god, cat. You know, my friend Layla has a button on her keyboard that she is also not sure why this is a button on her keyboard. Hi, Kiwi! That it will turn off her monitor. And her cat likes to hit it all the time. And I'm like, you know, now that you said that, I wonder if sometimes she does it on purpose. Hello, Mallow. Mallow, you came to get petted at a very inopportune time because I have to draw these legs, and even though they're not complicated legs, I would like to have both my hands for it. She seems unbothered. Yeah, I don't know why her computer has that button, and she also is very confused because it just seems like an oversight of mechanical UI for that to just be a button on the keyboard. And it's not like she can like take the keycap off to like prevent pressing it, because like the button is still there. And I don't think that there's a way to disable it. So it's just kind of a constant risk. It doesn't turn off her computer, it just shuts off her monitor. But like if you're in the middle of a game or something, you know, if you're on a call, it's just... Hi, bunny. Mallow doesn't know, and she doesn't care, because she doesn't have access to my computer. Creature. Today working on a new watercolor palette. Yeah, please share it. I would love to see it after stream. Your little palettes are so cute, and they're so fun. God, I have to draw feet. And I know that they're just very simple little stylized feet, but oh god. Okay, I don't think that's too bad. I feel like I've drawn worse feet. Okay, she does have little shorts. In the actual glam, I did give her little shorts, but they're kind of under her big old shirt here, so we're not gonna stress about them. Because the shirt's so long, it's almost kind of like a little dress. It's a little shirt dress. Just cute. Oh! Yesterday, my weekend it was super nice out in the morning. It was just like perfectly beautiful sunny out. It was warm but not hot. So I got like my coffee and my brekkie to go, and I went to like our nearby, oh my god, I went to our nearby like boat launch because I live near a lake. And I just kind of just sat and had my breakfast there and hung out, and it was very gorgeous and tranquil. But also, I had been meaning to try out Cornell's like birding app. I think it's like Merlin ID. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out. And let me tell you, works great. And I saw so many birds. And like, you can either just like type in what they are, like visually. You can use like a picture ID. Merlin! Yeah! Kiwi, yes! Like, it was my first time using it yesterday, and it was so fun. And I was using like their record feature. So it was like recording like the bird calls and stuff around me, and it was identifying them like in the moment. It was so cute, and it was so cool. It worked so well. And I was just like, oh my god, all these little birds are around me all the time. And then like one bird, I kept seeing it like fly back and forth, and I'm like, now I know what that is. I always hear a bird, and I love its call. It's so funny to me. It literally goes like, me, me, and it's so fun. And with the app, I heard it again, and so I like recorded it. I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is my bird. This is my bird that I always hear, but I don't know what it is because I can't type into Google bird that goes meh because that doesn't help anything. And it recorded it, and it told me it was a gray catbird, and now I know. And I'm like, there it is. That's my little guy. That's my beloved. This is a gray catbird. So now I know. It was very cool. So I am really excited to keep using this little app. Very fun. Very fun. Highly recommend. Yeah. Always red bird, please! Please, I love birds so much. Birds are like, I love birds so much, but they're a topic that for some reason my brain, like as much as I learn things about birds, my brain like doesn't internalize it. And I don't know why. But I love birds. I love birds so much. So I'm very excited for this little app because it seemed to work so well yesterday. So I'm like, well, now I get to... I feel like the combination of, like, hearing and seeing the birds in the moment and being able to instantly, like, have something to help it identify them. I feel like if I keep doing that over time, I will learn. Maybe this is it. This is the way to do it. Saw a bird on the YouTube that just straight up goes, a weeboo! And I'm not normal about it. The willow ptarmigan? I want to see this bird. I would like to see this bird. Oh! Well, and Mallow said, I don't want to see this bird. She ran away, which is fine. Ptarmigan, there it is. Oh my god! This bird's so cool! Oh. Or... The lagopus or willow grouse is a bird in the grouse subfamily. It is like, okay, I was like, this bird looks like a pheasant, and it is. It's of the pheasant family. It is also colloquially known as the Owibo bird. That's amazing. It's also the state bird of Alaska. That's so cool. It's so pretty. I love this little guy. What a lovely little guy. This is like a grumpy little old man. A weebo. A weebo. Me when I a weebo. Oh, I forgot that I was on this pen. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, let's just do that. I kind of don't feel like doing like a detailed little flower here, so we're just gonna... That's good enough. That's fine. I'm gonna take some liberties. The problem is that I see that it's dangling at anything. You know what? I'm gonna force myself to not care. I'm gonna force myself to just be chill. Ooh, up a weebo. You need to hear. Okay, hang on. I feel like we should be able to listen to a bird call. A weebo bird sound. I love a weebo bird 10 hours. I don't need a 10 hours. Okay, this one's like a 30-second video. Okay, here we go. I want to hear it. I love him. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love him. Oh, we go. Oh, I love him. I love him. What a perfect little guy. What a perfect little guy. He sounds like a little, like... He sounds like a little, like, toy. Like a little, like, flip toy or something. Capercaillies sound like a wine cork being popped? What does that mean? What do we name this weird-ass bird who just clicks a weebo? A weebo. A weebo. A weebo. A weebo. Oh my god, this is one attacking somebody. So he's, okay, here's like a 6-second video. Capercaillie, largest grouse. Oh my god, you weren't joking. It literally sounds like a bottle. Oh my god, new vocal stem just dropped. Literally. A weebo. Oh my god, I love him. Why does he sound like that? I say affectionately. They're super aggro. I feel like birds are so mean, and that is part of why I love them. Like, they're just little guys, but they will fight you, and I love that. Good for them. Okay, so if I add bird noises to this channel, I feel like you guys won't be opposed. I feel like if I add the meh and the Popipo, will you guys be cool with that? I feel like we'll just be starting stuff for no reason. They do. Goblins were graceful. You'd have a grouse. Oh hell yeah, we're about to become a bird channel. Bunnies are out, birds are in. I can't really like add bunny noises. They don't really make noises. They thump. Oh, I should add like a thumping noise. If you guys are mad at me, you can thump at me. I do something stupid. They do kind of snore. It depends on the bunny. Like Mallow is a silent rabbit, but my previous rabbit, Oreo, he would snore. When he got real zonked, he would do like a little kind of like a very, very soft noise in his nose. Bunny birds! I was like, yo, that is Mallow. How did you get that over there? She moved something she was chewing on, like a solid 3 feet away. Like, when did you even do this? I know I've been drawing, but when did you do this? Oh, also, I don't know how to draw hands. Hang on. I just realized I forgot her thumb. Jesus. I was like, why does his hand look wrong? Well, you see. How would the thumb bend? It would actually just kind of go out. She would have like another. Here we go. Kind of like that. I don't know. Maybe the other finger like wouldn't really show anyway. Maybe it is like that. Maybe I wasn't too far off when I did this, and I'm just being hard on myself. But yeah, he had little bunny noises. He was very cute and perfect. He's my baby boy. Mallow doesn't really... She'll, when I'll pet her, sometimes she'll do like a little like munch munch munch. She'll do like a little like... she doesn't fully purr. It's very rare for her to purr. But she will sometimes... They'll just do like a little munching noise with their teeth. And she's super content she'll do that. She has purred before. Which is when a rabbit purrs, they just kind of like softly ground their teeth together, like a rapid like chittering noise. And it's very soft. But that's them purring because they're really happy and content. But Mallow hates me, so she doesn't purr. she does not like me. She's not a very affectionate rabbit. In the way that many are. So she's stingy with her love. Yeah! Yeah. She does like to munch. Like right now she has like a little tunnel made out of like super compacted hay. So it's fun to her for like to go through, but also she can chew on it freely, and it's good for grounding down her teeth. Keeping them just a nice healthy length. And she loves it. So she's munching on a piece of it right now. She will literally eat the entire thing. Oh, the arm. I was like, there was something in this area I needed to do. Yeah. Yeah, Mallow's stingy. She's kind of a... Where is she? Oh, I don't have like a picture, but... There she is. She's small. Small. She's small. I think, what did she... I think she's only like 2 kilograms or something. Last time she was... I think consistently whenever I take her to the vet, she's like 2 kilograms. She is like a good healthy size because she's small. She was doing zoomies last night, so she runs around plenty. A healthy bun. Even if she doesn't like me, she is a healthy, well taken care of bun. My little creature. Ugh. But she's affectionate in the way that, like, she'll come over to me, like, when she wants to be pet, she will come over to me and she will just stare at me. And then she'll be like, okay, you can pet me for the next 20 minutes, not hyperbole, 20 to 40 minutes straight, depending on her mood. A short petting session, 20 minutes. When she's really content, I will sit there and just fully, like, watch an episode of anything. And she'll be like, oh, the episode's over? Well, you can keep petting me. It's like, oh, please, I can't pet you for an hour straight. I have things to do. She gets all jellied. They are little ungrateful beasts sometimes. I don't think I would mind so much, but Oreo was incredibly affectionate. Like, he would literally, like, jump into my lap. He was like, I don't care what you're doing right now, you're going to hold and snuggle me. And so going from that to Mallow, who's like, if you even look at me wrong, I'm not speaking to you, it's like, sometimes it is a little rough. Sometimes it's a little rough. But I just have to remember that it's like, she shows affection differently. Just like people, you know? She is still a living sentient creature, and she has her own boundaries and ways to show affection, so. Yeah, she affectionately didn't maul me today. Yeah. Chewing on her cardboard right now. She finished chewing on her little hay piece to go and chew on cardboard. It's like, do you... I don't really need fancy toys. That's all she needs. It's just stuff to gnaw on. One of my cats, Nacho, complains to me about everything and anything. Okay, I always hear that. She'll meow when the weather's slightly wrong, when she's hungry, when she wants cuddles, when I'm asleep. I always hear that people like cats because they're quiet. I'm like, that's so wild to me, because all of my friends that have cats, they are so noisy. Like, they're very chatty animals. They're very noisy animals. And, I mean, that's fine. But I'm like, I don't know where this, like, idea that cats are quiet comes from. Because they do be hollering. They've got big opinions, and you will listen. And you should listen. Snuggles are mad. Rampagin, he literally would. He would be like, you are going to hold me right now. And he would just sit on my lap for like an hour, 2 hours. He would be so content. He would sometimes be so contented that he would pee on me. Which was sometimes annoying, but of course now I miss it a lot. But I think that's her little shoes. They look like that, but yeah, some cats are quiet, some love to scream. Literally scream at me if I go to bed at the wrong hour. That's really funny. It's true. Like, I feel like Layla's cat, Sif, she's kind of like a mix. Like, she will hoot and holler, but then sometimes she will also have her moments of contentment where she's just chilling. But then, I feel like Scarlett's cats are kind of a mix. I feel like she said that some of her cats, like, I think she said that Sarah is noisy, but then, like, Ajax and, is it Gigi or Kiki? I think it's like half and half for her. Like, 2 of them are quiet, 2 of them are chatty. But then they're fussy in other ways, which I think that they have their ways of being. Okay, I think I dropped Popipo's face now. I think these lines are okay. This was the size, yeah. Nacho also loves to eat plastic at 4 AM. No, Nacho, please. Now is not the time, Nacho. I guess technically never is the time. Don't eat plastic. That's not good for you and your belly. That's our Nacho. The laugh track play. Yeah, I like that shape. Also, Nacho's an extremely cute name for a cat, by the way. That's adorable. I give her like more rounded eyes. She's got the plains folk eyes where she has the dark pupil. Which I wouldn't change for anything. That's who Popipo is. But it is funny because my art style I usually do like a colored people. Shore that little bottom spot up a little bit. Her name is Nacho because she has a black triangle mark on her face. Oh my god, that's really cute! That's very cute. A cute name and a very fitting one. She got that little nacho chip. I think I draw people with like kind of medium eyebrow. That feels right to me. And I guess even if it's not right, I'm not gonna change it, so. I'm just gonna... Popipo sniper. Get Popipo'd. Okay. There she is. There's my child. I am gonna color her real quick. I don't think I'm gonna spend this much time on the others. I did forget about the others. These were the other things I did last night to draw to warm up. This was, I think, like the next one. You could tell by the absolute minimum effort. Because as cute as Popipo is, she's actually kind of a grump. But then I wanted to draw her being cute. And then we did Everkeep. We did some EX last night. And I'm bad. I'm a bad gamer. So I was struggling. You know what? I did better than I normally do. So I should actually be proud of myself. But let's color Popipo real quick. Little reference layer. Do I have a Popipo palette in here? A Popipo palette, that's fun. Elia, Lathe, Keel, Maeve, Eamon. I like how I have 2 Lettys. I actually don't need either of these. I could probably get rid of these. Why do I have 2? Oh, you know what? I remember why. I don't need that one. Wait, I really don't have a Popipo palette? That doesn't sound right. Is it further down? Oh, here we go. Here's my character. Yeah, this is my Warrior of Light for Final Fantasy XIV. My little Popeeper. Little Popeeper sneeper. Where is she? Because I'm gonna have to grab from her outfit. I gave her a silly little modern outfit for the Arcadian stuff. The genre dissonance between I normally draw Popipo, or I don't draw Popipo normally. I normally dress her in kind of like pretty standard fantasy Final Fantasy stuff. But putting her in Solution 9 and that was, I'm like, I can't. The dissonance here it's too much. Oh, I was like, this is kind of a big brush. Oh, I don't have to. What am I doing? I have a fill. Yeah, she's my little EBDB. She's my little guy. And she is in her original form. I started the game as a Lalafell Bard, and I am still a Lalafell Bard. Sometimes between stories, like story quests and expansions, I'll, like, Fantasia her into other stuff. Just for the sake of, like, novelty. Like, I'll use a Mikote and I'll make her Mikopi. Kopi. But for the most part, I keep her kind of the same. So I don't think that this brown is accurate for her anymore. This is a very old palette. Maybe I should update it. Where is she up here? Yeah, you're kind of like a this now. I have tweaked I have tweaked her palette a little bit. Wow, are you like a this now? That's kind of a fun color. Darken a little bit. Oh, that fits with this brush a little better. Ugh! A lot better too. I'll lighten it a little bit. Made her hair. I put a little bit more red in her hair, and I think her green is a lot like brighter of a green too. I want to say. That sounds right. How's her bow? Very silly guitar bow. So funny. Okay. Yeah, I like this. Oops, just kidding. We're just gonna... What is this? Okay. A non-important text. Text that can wait until later. What time is it? Oh, it's only been an hour. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a shorter stream. I normally stream like 3-4 hours. So I was like, do I want to do just a 2-hour stream today? But it's only been an hour. It feels like it's been longer. Actually, I think also... maybe I'm thinking about doing like a color layer to make her more uniform. Does her green still match? Oh, it would help if I... I mean, it's actually kind of brighter here. More like a lime. Interesting. I guess I can always, like, layer it. I was like, what's the word I'm looking for? I usually just do this. One of her little calyx is a solid green. I don't remember. Okay, it's her ponytail one. Yeah. Oh, hey, my ninja guy. Well, I don't need that anymore. This one good. Popipo. Popipo Sneeper. I need to do the cosmic export. Just been so caught up in other games. I did also discover, I forgot. I did also discover very tragically, that unless you are extremely knowledgeable about computers, please note I'm absolutely not, that there's no way to upgrade a laptop's, like, video card, because it's very frequently, and, like, more often than not, like, actually soldered into the motherboard. So you either have to send it in for them to, like, replace it, or, like, you do it yourself, but, you know. And at that point, you're kind of, the cost of it is, like, you might as well just get a new laptop because of the labor and materials. So I probably won't be able to play New Oblivion in any efficient manner for many years, because I'm like, I really don't want to get a new computer already. Like this laptop works fine. It's so frustrating, Keith, because like I love my laptop and I love having a laptop. Like I understand that there are like hardware limitations compared to desktops, and I'm fine with that. Especially like for stuff like streaming. Like I've made my peace with that. That's fine. I'm not a professional streamer. I do this for fun. So you know, it's not a big deal if it like limits what games I can I can stream and so on. But like offline, a lot of new games require like top of the line graphics cards. And I'm like, this is kind of nonsense. Like my computer's only like maybe 2-3 years old. Like it's not an old computer by any means. And it still works fine otherwise. It's like I don't want to buy a new laptop to play video games. That's so silly to me. And I feel like the answer is like, well, just have a laptop and a desktop. But I don't have anywhere to put a desktop. And also then I would have to like bounce my files back and forth between two computers, which I don't want to do. But I do. Why are you howling, Bo? Everybody's home. He does this. He'll go downstairs, despite knowing that everybody's upstairs, and he'll just start howling. Like, why? Oh! And now Abby will go downstairs and howl with him. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? And then he gets her all worked up. Like, she's not even sad. She's just like, oh, is there a need for concern? Yeah. Yeah, no object permanence whatsoever. And the best part is I will go to like the top of the stairs when he does this and I'll look down. He'll just be laying down on the carpet downstairs. So it's like, okay, you're not that bothered. You just want people to come to you. And now Abby will bounce and pounce on him like, shut up. Oh my god. Are you guys like this? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm in a different room, which means you're gone forever. Yeah, literally. He's like, you're not with me? I have to cry. Which, of course, will be funny when he'll go downstairs. Like, he will go downstairs and start howling. So it's like, okay, so you want us to go downstairs. Well, guess what? It's not happening. So all you've done is make yourself sad for no reason. Instead of just hanging out with everybody. It's like, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Oh my god. It must be. Oh yeah, it was pretty expensive. Yeah, no, yeah, my laptop was like probably 1,500, which like I don't mind paying a steep price for a computer because I use my computer so much, but like it's still perfectly functional. Like this laptop is still perfectly functional. Yeah, it was expensive to keep, but again, like it is my primary computer for literally my entire life. Like I have a work machine, but like that is purely work. This is like my art, streaming, games, writing, like everything. And again, like if it like most of my equipment, like I was talking about this with my friends the other day, but like I even still have like old game consoles that are still in perfect condition. Like I keep my stuff for years until it absolutely will not turn on ever again. So I'm like, okay, it's expensive, but I'm gonna have it for the next like 5, 6, 7, 8+ years, ideally. But game companies are now like, well, we're gonna make our software run on the absolute top of the line. And it's like, cool, most people don't have top of the line equipment, so who are you actually making this game for? Because not only is it expensive, but like a lot of people can't play. And like my friends have like desktops and stuff, and they know how to replace their graphic card and their RAMs and stuff. But even like new Monster Hunters and stuff, like my one friend had to like update his processor and stuff because it couldn't run it. And it's like, these are not people that like have super old equipment or don't take care of their equipment. But I don't know. I don't know. I live somewhere and that's how nervous and just begs for attention. Yeah, just goes into another room and just screams. I live somewhere with stairs. My cat would go downstairs and cry until I meowed back at him. You guys meow at your cats? That's really... I feel like I would too. I love to mock my animal noises. me as much as a stim that I've got my mom and sister do it as well. That's really funny. Yeah, I do that because our dog Abby, she loves to make little noises. She really makes like noises like that I just love to mock. My mom's like, why are you mocking her? And the truth is that I'm like, well, to be honest, I'm stimming, in an acceptable manner because I'm doing it to an animal, but also it's just fun. I think it's funny also. Conversations, yeah. What's the matter? Really? And then, yeah, and oh no, that's terrible. Can you tell me more about that? And then what did you do? Oh my gosh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, big time. I kept my last laptop and the screen was literally falling off. Yeah, Kiwi, like, the only reason why I got rid of my last computer is, I mentioned this on stream previously, but that, like, its hardware, it literally was shipped with hardware that it, like, couldn't run. Like, it needed 2 solid-state drives to run, like, to function. I actually found some of the notes that I took the other day about it, that I would literally turn it on and the CPU usage would go up to 98% and I would be doing absolutely nothing. And when they finally admitted that this was the problem, I was like, okay, well, so since the computer can't run based on its own hardware that you shipped to me as a finished product, like, you guys will replace it and fix it. And they're like, oh no, it'll cost you extra. I'm like, well, I'm getting a new computer then. Forget it. Like, forget it. And then I think my laptop before that I used all through school, I kept it until the battery, even when it was plugged in, it like wasn't holding a charge. And I'm like, I think that this one is done. I think that this one has run its course, and you know what? It served me well for many years, so. So that's why when game companies or stuff are like, oh, like when Todd Howard is like, well, you need 6 gigabytes of VRAM to run this game. And I'm like, I can run everything else just fine, Todd Howard. So why can't I run your beautiful Mind Palace 20 years later? I don't need to, I'll just play the old version. I'll keep the new version, the remaster, until I can play it. But until then, I'll just keep playing the old one. I don't care. I still love the old one. That's why I was jazzed about the remaster, because I love the old one. I don't really want to, like, redraw these, but I am gonna just move. There we go. My old laptop was also, like, zapping me with electricity when it was plugged in. I was like, okay, maybe it's time to admit defeat on this one. Yeah, I do think that's a wise choice. I feel like when it becomes a health hazard, then it's okay to pack it in. It did its job for the time that it was with you, and that's what matters. Your safety is more important. Oh my god, who did... Someone in... Oh, I think Astral's gone. It was somebody in Reb's Discord was like, had a laptop that the battery was like puffing when it, like, which is very dangerous. And it was like, please go buy a new laptop, please, please. Please, this is an actual, this is like a bomb. Like, you're running games on a bomb, please. Please be careful. And they did. They did. I don't remember who it was. It was very scary. I feel like that's my favorite console, the bomb. Wow, these graphics are explosive. Oh, bomb. Ah! I forgot to switch. Okay, I think it's just her bangs. I don't remember if I do this too over here. I don't think I do normally, but I'm going to now because it looks kind of good. Popipo. Popipo sniper. Popipo sniper the creature. You know? Oh, technology. Okay, I think that this is fine. Creature feature featuring the creature. I'm just gonna give her white sclera. I know I talked about the other day about how, like, I should do this less, but what if I just continue to do it? Solid argument, but what if I just continue to do it anyway? I think it's fine. I think if anything, I would just make it a slightly different green. Her eyeballs. See, this is her eye color, and I don't think that's accurate. I think I added... I wonder... I wish I could see the date on this palette, because I feel like it's very old. Her eyes are kind of like this now. I added a little bit more orange to her eyeballs. Got scary plains folk eyes. I'm gonna cheat. Art is fake. Art is fake. I was like, I know like one of these. I know like one of these I'm gonna wanna wiggle. It's easier if I do it like this. I don't like looking down. Okay, now I'll merge them. Well, the shade of green, it's like brush dipped in acrylic. Yeah! I wonder if these values are too close together. But it's fine. Your cat Angus says hi. Hi, Angus! Hi, Angus. Welcome on into the channel. Popipo. I probably just do all the flats on this. So these grades are almost kind of very similar. Her hair in this. Like a both an apple green, but and make her hair apple green. And then it's also this, and then the soles. Yeah, okay. Sure that I didn't miss any pixels when it did the fill. I think that should be fine. Yeah, like I kind of want to darken this just a little bit, not like too much. Yeah, just like that. I think. Angus is the community glue. He's the one who holds us together. Who would we be without Angus? It is like a red, but I almost kind of want it to have just a little bit of pink in it. To kind of tie together like her eyes. Oh, that's a very, very bright red. We're gonna... Yeah, that's a lot less blinding to look at, I would say. Oh my god, Miku Hatsune? Actually, is this Miku? I feel like it is, right? No, it's M voice. Angus, save me, Angus, you're our only hoe. Perfect for Star Wars Day. You just tried to gift a bunch of subs I don't have money for! Angus, no! Angus, no! Angus, you need to only spend responsibly and comfortably within your means. It's important. As Angus, empty the bank account. Yes, yes! No, Angus. Behave. Silly little creature. I do kind of want to. I just don't. I know it'll cover that up there, but I think it's fine. I would rather. Yeah. She's got like a little ribbon in her hair, so. Little ribbon. Ribbon. Now, I could do like this, and then I'll go in and like lighten it, you know? Those marks. Oh, I kind of like that actually. Yeah, let's do that. That's fun. That's fun for a change. Oh, also I need to. Well, the inside's a lighter. The inside's lighter, but it would be in shadow. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for it. Gosh, it's been so long since I've like drawn Popipo. Okay, and then I'm gonna separate this out because I'm just gonna do a little very simple brush pattern, but it'll just be easier if I can just clip to it instead of selecting and you know? Is it simple thing? Yeah. I think if I, yeah, I was like, I think if I turn my canvas, it'll go say. Actually, I think it's like a little stripey. I think I have a dog tooth here somewhere. Oh! A Lobo! Welcome on in! Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I like that. Lower to 55. Let's see, how's it... Oh, yeah, I like that better, actually. Cute little pattern. Very simple, cute little pattern. Okay, and then I'm gonna lower this opacity just for a second. Then I can go here. Actually, I'm just gonna do an alpha lock. I'm not gonna bother with the clipping layer. Whoop. Oh, it looks like I just erased it. Good. Do this. Yeah. And we're gonna. Whoop. Here we go. Oh, Peeper Sneeper. Oh my god, it's Suki. Oh my god, it's Scarlet. It's Popipo Peeper. My Shayla. Hi, Scarlet. How are you doing today? Do you have work today or are you off? I think Layla has work, right? She's working until like Monday or Tuesday. Working through the weekend. You're off! Okay, cool. Actually, I'm gonna make this white because remember that her shoes have a little bit of white. So we're gonna tie them together like little blunderful shoes. That event was so fun. I hope they bring it back. You just worked yesterday. Oh, to cover for someone. Okay, okay, cool. Yippee! I think this little Popipo is actually, I think what I'm gonna do is this. Hang on, bear with me. For but a moment. How are you doing today, Scarlet? I was about to ask you how your weekend has been, but then I was like, well, I did talk to you literally yesterday, but you know what? How has your weekend been overall? I'm gonna ask you anyway. Okay, I'm gonna just for a second, just to see how I actually like these. Yeah. I kind of do like the gradient. I know maybe it's like a little extra, but I think it's cute. Not bad. I actually just got up and going like an hour ago. Who are you, Milk? Did some chores. Loved my animals. Now me. Oh, blushes. Blushes like us. I can't say it. I love saying it, but I'm like, I don't think I should say that on stream. But it is kind of one of my favorite memes. You know what I should do? I should just do a single, like... I also want to... Oh my gosh, not like that. No, that's not what I want to do. Huh? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? 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 What? There we go. I got lost, sorry. The blush is like a... It's so funny. It's so funny. I love that meme. Cracks me up every time I think about it. It's such a good meme. I think it's funny to me because it's paired with just like the cutest simple emoji. Just like holding its little cheeks. Big fan of the wood cat. Wood. Well, that's staring into the void, puppy, but we don't need to worry about her. Okay, and then let's do... What do we do? I think we do soft light. Soft boy? They're good memes. Sir, they're good memes. I do feel like the blushes like a slut meme is maybe not TOS, but it does make me laugh anyway. And so otherwise I would integrate it onto the channel if I could, but I don't think Twitch would like that. Oh my gosh! Oh, come on in, Gamal. Thank you for the follow. Do some simple lighting. Am I gonna spend all my time on this one Popipo? Yes, it would appear so. But you know what? Maybe that just means that we'll work on more Popipo on Wednesday. Two Popipos in 1 week? That's crazy. As she deserves. For chance. For chance 2 Popipos. Please, sir, can I have 2 Popipos? No. No Popipos for you! Actually, I do want this one on the top side. I feel like I have maybe like 2 good drawings of Popipo, so maybe it's fair that she gets a little bit more time. Popipo, just a week away. A bounty of Popipos, one might say. Because what I have like the... Oh, well... I have a few. They're just not like exciting pictures. I have like 2 tank pictures. I do have that astrology one that I quite like. Still. I like the Pictomancer one. I think that one's pretty cute. I like the idea of her, like, expansion one that I did for, I think, Endwalker. I drew all her looks over each expansion, but I don't think it's, like, artistically very good, but I like the sentiment behind it. The Popipo harvest is plentiful. Do I want to do, like, isn't it like this or something? Like this kind of a shine? Not one that I normally, or quite frankly, literally ever do. But I am curious, can I make this work for Popipo? We'll see if we like this or the bubbles. Maybe we could do both. Maybe we could get away with both. We'll have to find out. Let me use a brush. Also, since there's so many new people today, I'm really sorry. I do like rotate and flip my canvas around 800 times. So I feel like it could probably get kind of dizzying to look at. But it is sadly just how I work, so sorry about that. Even on paper, I'm like, my sketchbook or whatever, I'm rotating everywhere. I mean, I don't think it looks bad, but it kind of contrasts with the bubbles. Maybe we can integrate them. Oh my god, that scared me, sorry. That thing. I don't think I like them together. You know what? Let's not do bubbles this time. Let's just try something new, you know? We'll never know if we like it better if we don't try it. Try new things. Oh my god, I forgot that it's May. We gotta draw a mermaid at some point this year. I drew one mermaid last year. See if we can do it again. Me one-eye boy. A Borkmeister. This is why I call him Bofer the Boofer. Because he just boofs all the time. He did have to get his boosters the other day this week, and so he... the reason why he barks is he's incredibly anxious. So when he goes to the vet, he has to be sleepy time medicated. And let me tell you, it was a very blissful, quiet day around the house that day. Because he was still very sleepy even after he came home. I'm like not liking this little line thing, but I'm also not hating it. I'm conflicted. Just kind of a fun feeling, to be completely honest. Popipo. Certified yapper. He is. You guys give him, yeah. Oh yeah, because he had gabapentin as a muscle relaxer, and he had something else. I think he had like 2 or 3 medications, to be honest. But he also, he really did need to go, because I mean, he needed his boosters in general. But he and Abby somehow got, like, dirt in their ears. I guess just from playing and, like, running around, which is fine, but then they scratched to get it out. Again, fine. But I think what they did was they scratched too much and, like, cut. You know, like just people do. Like if you scratch too much, sometimes you can like break the skin. But then because they scratched themselves, they pierced the skin, that itched, and so then they just kept itching, and it just, so they needed to get their ears like cleaned and treated and stuff. And he is already feeling a lot better from that, which is, yeah, probably trazodone. Oh, I feel like Cipromazine. I feel like he had trazodone. I feel like that is a word I hear a lot with him involved. And sometimes they'll have us give him even just like a melatonin or something the night before too, because it makes you groggy the next day. Which is why I don't take a lot of melatonin, because it'll make me groggy the day after. It is always kind of a shame though, because he absolutely loves going in the car. Like, he loves like riding and going places. So he gets all excited, but then he goes to the vet, and you can tell he's like, betrayed me. Your dog, he had to wear coats to stop him from scratching his body, but he kept shredding them. No! Yeah, I feel like if we tried to like cone Bo and Abby, it would not last. I feel like they would destroy it to get it off. We have thankfully not had to do that, because I don't think it would go well. I feel like there would be a rebellion. They just don't know. They don't realize it's good for them. It's for their own good. I did kind of erase this line, just completely, really. I was gonna make some kind of a hyperbolic joke, but I mostly just erased it. End of sentence. Oh, you know why? Because I'm like wanting it to angle up, and I didn't really draw it. The ability for it to do. What are we listening to? This is a jam. We're listening to Lo-Fi Leah. We'll see if this gets copyright claimed again. Even though she said that we can use her music and it's so good and chill. I think if it was consistent, I would be like, okay, that's fair. But sometimes it's fine with it, and other times it's like, actually? I can't use this. And then I'm like, yes, I can. She says I can right here. She didn't want me to, I wouldn't. I'm respectful. I'm gonna do a little twisty stretch. For my body and my bones. As a whole, together. Oh my god. There was... Now, I'm trusting you guys to not go crazy with this topic. I am an arachnophobe. And... So I went to go get coffee today, and there is a spider on my, like, driver's side mirror. Which is not weird. They usually like to hang out there. And that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. They could do whatever they want as long as they're outside of the vehicle. I don't care. But I did, when I went to get my coffee, I had to park, like, next to another car. Which means that when I had to get out, I had to scoot past my mirror. And I was very frightfully, like, scooting past my mirror. Oh, why did I not strike? I'm just like, oh my god. Oh my god, he's right here. And I kind of like scoot past my mirror like this. But in the car behind me, there was a woman, and and I like got past the car, and I like looked over, and she was just staring at me, and I was like, oh. Then I just like scurried inside again. It's like, don't you judge me. It was very funny. and I like saw her, and when I came back out, I scooted the fuck around my mirror again, because I'm like, I'm more afraid of this thing than of her judgment. So I'm whatever. It was very funny to see her looking at me like, what are you doing? Fighting for my life, that's what I'm doing. But the spider was very chill and stayed outside, and that's what matters to me. Like, that's cool, buddy. You do you. I'm gonna do me. What do they call it? The restroom when I'm fighting for my life in there? There's nothing restful about this situation. There's nothing restful. It's a fight. It's a fight for survival. It is always very funny to me. I've had this conversation multiple times with people about, they're like, well, okay, you're afraid of spiders, but like, if you really had to, you would be able to get through it in a situation. And I'm like, I don't think you understand. I have been in a situation in which there was an interloper, and I did not just get over it. That is not what went down. I was just miserable on two fronts. I like the top highlight. I don't like this bottom highlight. Like we used to live with my very small niece and nephew, like years ago, like many, many years ago. And I was chilling with my tiny nephew, and there was an interloper coming right for this kid, and I was like, no, 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 like, we're gonna ignore him, like, you don't touch little creatures like this. And he was just gonna do it anyway. And interlopers move very quickly, and so I had to react, and I had to slay it, and I felt bad, but I felt worse when now there was a corpse, and I'm like, I don't want to touch this. And my mom was like, well, but see, you were brave enough to do it. I was like, no, you don't understand. Now I have a different situation. I have an existential guilt problem and also a body, and both of these are bad. These are both extremely bad situations. I need you to understand that. I don't wish either of these things came to pass right now. But alas. So I don't know how I feel about this. I kind of want to take this white that I'm using and make it onto like almost like a beige in some spots. Because like I feel like it's like too cool for school on this brown. Like dark brown. And also in her hair. I feel like it's like too bright then. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'm gonna do just a little, because her leg is kind of like behind her other leg. Oh. Okay, so like kind of what I want to do is like, I don't know how this is gonna look. It might look very bad, but you know, I actually do kind of like that. Let's do it. It's gonna take some work because I probably should have just done this to begin with, but yeah, we're trying something new. Really not how I thought this art stream was gonna go. I thought that it was gonna be very, very sleepy. Pleasantly surprised. Probably could cut corners by like coloring the whole thing in white, or like this beige rather, and then taking this layer, converting it to white, and then clipping, mask, and blah blah blah. But it would save me time, but also I'm not gonna do that. But sometimes I just like to do things the hard way, to be completely honest. I just steal this color. No, my gosh, no I can't. I'm contemplating. Maybe I'll just leave it. Maybe it's not too bad. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just stop overcomplicating it. Wow, look at that! Okay. Can I merge these? Are you gonna be mad? No, okay. Oh, it is. No, I don't want to fully shade them. Oh wait. I cheap see that's with a multiply. Whoa! My gosh. Forgot I have to desaturate. So, you're so dark. Okay, that's better. I still don't really like it, but I'll adjust it. Yeah. It just feels too, like, bright still. Ah! Don't tell me that. What time is it? Oh, well, we are at 2. I will plug in, but I guess, yeah, I should start winding down. Ugh. Whoa. Yeah. This is still... Okay, 100%. What? Multiply. Thanks. I should... Too bright. Too... What's going on here? Does not go all the way through? Did. Oh, it's the lighting on layer on top. Okay. It's like, what the heck? What is going on? Golly gee. Golly gee, and even a couple willikers in there. No, I don't want to do full shading. I almost fell into my own trap. As I so often do. Okay. And then we're gonna do just a little blushy. Oh, I have this, remember that I have the... There's Popipo! And then I guess, I don't know, leaning against a box. It doesn't really matter. I didn't really think about it. And I'm not going to start. Oh my god, it's Spencer! It's a Popipo peeper! It is a Popipo peeper. I'd kick Angus out because he tried to eat my crochet and knock over my water. Oh my god, a menace against society? Angus, be cool. We talked about this. Hi, Spencer. How are you doing? Are you just living the dream? She's on a box. I guess. I don't know. It's fine. It doesn't really need to make sense, I don't think. Probably. No, I shouldn't do that because I'm gonna play with angles and I just don't care. I just don't care. You're sick? Oh no! I'm sorry. Are you okay? Okay? I mean, I know you said you're okay, but it's not that I don't believe you. I just, you know. I'm sorry you're sick. I'm okay. Sorry, I was drinking some of my coffee, which is now mostly just water because the ice melted. Because I forgot about it. We did a Popipo peeper, though. We did do a Popipo peeper. And that's what matters to me. She's over here on the side because there was another Popipo over here. But I don't feel like doing that one. Popipo peeper. Popipo. She's darling. And if I don't talk, if I don't... Oh my god, you're not okay at all, Spencer. You're not okay. You're very ill. What happened? Do you have the flu? I'm sorry you don't feel well. Are you gonna do... Are you gonna do Ashley's thing today? Her gym challenge? Let's see if I wanted to do anything else to this, but I don't think so. I think she's fine. I'll be there, okay. Gotta rest and drink warm liquids, yeah. Sorry, it smelled like rain for a second. I just wanted to look. Here are the other Popipers. Which I think are also good. But I don't think I'm gonna clean all of them. I think many of them are just powerful on their own. Maybe I'll erase some lines. Yeah, that was me in Everkeep last night. I'm just like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be ever. Scarlet, dead ass shoelaces, like, I look for you because I'm like, I don't know where to go from here. I don't know where to go from here, and Scarlet does, so I'm just gonna fully trust her. The first one with the swords, I can do that one. Shoelaces, no. And also the donuts when he does the cleave, like, I keep getting stuck on the complete opposite side of the map, so I can't adjust, and I need shoelaces, Spencer, the shoelaces. So Everkeep EX has a mechanic where he will tether to 2 platforms on the side, and it's when he will tether to like the blue lines that cross, and then also a fire and wind. And I don't remember the name of it, so I just call it shoelaces because they're like crossing each other, so they're like shoelaces, and it's a nightmare. The thing is, I understand how the mechanic works. It's doing it fast enough in my head. I can't. Because there's no real trick to it, you just have to look at it. The swords one I can do because there's a trick to it. To kind of shorthand a safe spot. I've done Everkeeper once. I don't want to think about it more than that. We did it a lot last night. We did clear though. We did clear. We did clear, and we also did it really without like any prep. So I think we did pretty well, all things considered. We should do Bird for Ollie sometime too. I think I'm on that. I missed that fight, it was good. And also, frankly, I know that fight well enough that I can do anything. Like Everkeep, I was like, I probably could heal or tank this if I needed to, but I'll be a lot more confident on Bard. But like Valley Garmanda, I think at this point I've done it on all 3. Mostly Bard. And then I co-healed with you a couple times, and then I think we did like a tank healer a few times. With strangers, so I think it's even more challenging than doing it with friends. Yeah, I think everybody did a really, really good job. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. I Just keep looking at this one. Her fucking face is so powerful to me. I do like this one. I think this one's really cute. I think this is just a really cute little pose. And this is just me, always, in rating content. Is constantly crying. They're all really... Yeah, the duality of the cute pose and the I've killed for less. I think maybe that's why I like it so much. This is the crying, this is I killed for less. I just want to... I'm not gonna do anything with this, but I will clean it up just a little bit. Some of these, like, overlapping lines. Because I just scribbled them last night, because I was like, what do I want to do on stream? And Layla was like, you should redraw some Popipo screenshots. And I was like, I don't really want to do that, but you know what? Maybe Popipo's not a bad idea. But then I actually did pick out a few screenshots that I kind of scribbled over. Because they're cute. Like, look at my angel. Look at my angel. You'd almost think that she's not a grump. I did just like a little quick sketch that I would do way better. And this was from, I think, like the tank roll quest, yeah. She was just chilling. She's a baby. She's my little crumb. Did her just chilling. I want to fix the face on that one for sure. And then this one, I deadass do not know what quest this was from. I don't remember this. And even, like, here's the thing, right? Like, sometimes I'll write stuff down and I'll be like, I don't remember this, pulling it from my memory, but when I see it, okay, I remember this. This, no clue. I was just scrolling through screenshots and I saw this one and I was like, what is this from? Like, what is this? Who am I talking to? What is this? So I took it, so I was like, ooh, I'll make it a little angry. Angry Popipo. I feel like this would also look nice maybe with some, like, do like a... like maybe like a reddish purple. And then like a rim light sort of a thing. I think would be good. Would be nice. It's been a while since I've done literally anything of value with lighting, so I was like, that could be fun. I think it would be a multiply because her colors would be on top of it, but... and that's it. Those are like the three that I picked on. This is just her reference. This fucking guitar bow is so funny to me. It's so funny. It literally clips through your body. It's so ridiculous, but I love it anyway. Popipo. But yeah. So maybe this is what we'll do on Wednesday. We'll draw more Popipo. And we'll check out that new, like, art study game. Because I love Blue Turtle's music and I love their artwork. And so I've been very excited for their new, the little game that they're making. And it's finally coming out on Wednesday. Just perfect timing. Oh wait. Oh, crying was the first thing I did, of course. Of course. That's so on brand for me. Cry first, ask questions later. Her big, wet SpongeBob eyes. Zaralja, you would kill this? And Zaralja said yes, unflinchingly. I do feel like maybe Lucy hates me, though, with how much I died last night, and I just want to apologize to them for dying so frequently. It's not my fault, it's just because I'm a bad gamer. It's just because I'm bad at video games. I'm bad at video games. I really like how scrunkly this one is. Like, I do feel like this one could benefit from, like... Hang on. Just hear me out. Like, really, maybe just some, like, really bad coloring, I feel like could really elevate this one. You know? Like, I feel like there's something here. I'll kill you, you're a good gamer. But the thing is that I'm such a bad gamer that you would go to kill me and you would succeed because I'm a bad gamer. Although nothing will top when you pulled Malk into that ghost thing and fucking obliterated him. God, that was so funny. So good. No, you know what? This is all gonna be one layer. You die like men. One layer, one brush size. Let's do it. Nice, a perfect cooldown for today. Yeah, no, it was really good. One of my favorite moments of playing with friends ever, I think. It was really good. Really, really good. I need to be worse at coloring also. I'm like taking this too seriously. I'm doing too good of a job. The endgame is scary! If I touch Shin EX, I technically got fight the Wolfman against my better judgment. Oh my god. I was looking at the... Bye, Kiwi! Thank you for hanging out with us and chit-chatting. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy. Enjoy your Sunday. Oh my god, Nye! Nye! Did you guys know that today is Nye's affiliate anniversary? You should go check them out. I don't know when they're streaming. You might be streaming right now, and you're getting scrungled, because sometimes you do that. You guys should go check out Nye, and you should go say hi. And you should go support them. Because Nye's a total sweetheart. He's a lovely little bean. A lovely bean. I got you. Me when I get you, Nye. Get you. You're scrungled because you just woke up. Oh. Well, I hope you slept okay. Scrungling you. I'm delicately unwrapping your burrito. Your sleepy time burrito. Like when you guys go to bed, I burrito you. I'm gently unwrapping you. The reverse engineering burrito. Deconstructed burrito. Okay, I was like, I know I did like a different green. I'm gonna kind of like grab a mid green. I'm not gonna do like the little gradient. What are we talking about? Oh yeah. I looked at the guide for Froggy Savage, and I'm gonna be so real with you, Scarlet. I was talking to Malk about it, and I was like, bruh, what is happening in this fight? And he's like, well, you do this part, you just do this. And I was like, Malk, I'm like a cue ball. My brain is like a cue ball. There's no wrinkles up there. It's smooth as an egg. It's smooth as egg up there. And I don't know what's happening. And so much is happening all at once. And that's what gets me. That's what gets me is when, like, you have to resolve multiple mechanics at once. That's why I died of the donuts in Zeralja. Because I have to resolve, my brain is trying to resolve the donuts and also his cleave, and I'm like, it just checks out. It just short circuits. It's like, you're asking too much of me. Goodbye, blue screens. Which is not an excuse. That's just what's happening. It's just straight up what's happening in my brain. You can't rate in games anymore. It's too much. I like that it's difficult because it should be difficult, but also my brain. You're 2 steps away ahead of me because I haven't looked at all. Scarlet, it's a lot. There's a lot going on in that fight. And I literally was only 5 minutes into the video and I messaged Malk. I'm like, Malk, I'm not even finished with the video and I'm freaking out. It's like, I'm freaking out. You'll spoil me in my early 14 career with unsyncing this shit. Yeah. It is still fun to unsync stuff, but then also, yeah, when you like, when you go back and you're like, oh, boy. Also, I'm gonna move this to here, and then that way I can just move her over. I know I don't have to keep hiding and unhiding her. Just grab. Just grab. There'll be a day when we can unsync Eric Tony. Oh no, I guess we can't because we would have to be strong enough to skip his mechanics, because his mechanics require a certain number of players. That is unavoidable. But one day, Eric Tony, I'm coming for you. I'll have my revenge. I think based on trail is like a fun level of difficulty. I think an appropriate level of challenge is like you gotta be screaming a little bit in your chair, but also you're like, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I know people were like, Endwalker and Dawn Trail were too easy. But then also people would be like, they were too hard. And I'm like, okay, so which is it? I do feel like you need to pick one. But I feel like, yeah. I feel like it's fine if some stuff is easy and more accessible, and then you bounce back to, oh my god, I don't know what's happening. Oh shit, oh god, oh no. It keeps things zesty and fresh. And also, I guess here's my other thing is that Dawn Trail, I feel like they're doing a lot of, like, new mechanics. They're, like, trying new things, which is very fun. Her glove does just kind of disappear into this, but I think that's... I think it's fine. Mostly because I don't want to change it, so it's fine. So there's that. So here's the thing. I don't want to care. I'm not gonna care. And that's the beauty of art, is that you don't have to care if you don't want to. You can just simply hit the bricks, you know? Hit the bricks. Hit the bricks. It's, yeah, it's fine. We know what's going on down there. I might do like a little, like a lighter line to separate, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Like, and also I do feel like the EXs kind of scale appropriately in difficulty. Like, Valigarmanda is a pretty easy EX, but it was also like the first one. And then Everkeep is a little harder, because it's the second one. And then I've heard that Sphene is very difficult, because it's the third one. And so on and so forth, which I'm like... I mean, that makes sense to me, that they would do that. I don't think that that's a weird strategy to implement into your game design. Oops. That's just me. What do I know? They didn't ask me. And they don't have to. I'm just a gamer. I'm just a gamer fighting for my life out here, as you can see by Pipo's visible fear and tremble. She's like one of those dogs that's just trembling constantly. Like, she talks a big game, and then you put her in an EX, and she's like, I don't know what to do. The news, yeah. I do want to. I need to like watch it sometime because I want to just see. I'm not a raider. Not anymore. I was for a brief period of time. Not anymore. I do like watching Koku do savage stuff because it's crazy. And she makes it work. Rouge. Rouge. I'm not gonna do this pattern. I'm just gonna do it by hand. Really. really send it home. I'm gonna grab her hair color to have this nice little base, and I'm gonna darken it for her bow. Not gonna bother to color pick. I am gonna desaturate it. I'm not gonna bother to color pick because I just don't care. Ew! It's so dark. Can we make this work with the liner? Yeah, there we go. I like this kind of like charcoal gray, dark brown color for the line art. And I gotta be careful about what values I put underneath it. But it doesn't hurt my eyeballs. Look at it. And actually, got the little things. There she is. There's my little EBDB. Koku's true. She is. Dude, Koku is a TM gamer. I said I was gonna do it. There we go. Like a little, break up just a little bit. There she is. I guess I should also do her. Oh. Stupid drawing. Well, here's our Popipos for today. The duality of Popipo, I think, is a powerful subject. Ugh. Oh my goodness, what time is it? 1:28 in the afternoon. In the PM. What is going on? Oh my god, why are there so many people streaming? What are you people doing? Ugh. Sorry, I'm stretching my shoulder real quick. Hey, speaking of Koku streaming. That's really funny. What even fight is this? Hang on. I am kind of curious. I just want to peek for me real quick. I do like that she put her title as some kind of read. I can't keep changing the title. I was like, that's so real of you, Koku. Oh wait, Sunday, 10 a.m. FRU? What's fru? What's fru? Fru? Is that French Revolutionary Utina? An Eden Ultimate? Oh, it is. Oh, it's the Stankered one, right? Fatebreaker? This is like the Reen fight. This is the daddy issues fight. Oh, this looks like a nightmare. actually kind of a similar mechanic right now to a mechanic that is in Frog, which is kind of funny. Okay, I'm gonna stop watching because I'm gonna focus. Sorry, I got lost in the sauce. We're actually gonna go see, we're gonna go see Kina, maybe Mocha's, because she's currently doing like a co-working, co-body doubling, co-co-co-co stream, where it looks like she's gonna work on commissions, do some chores, and maybe crimes. I don't know what the crimes are, but you'll have to go find out. Lakina's super sweet. She's lovely company. Is a lovely streamer. She plays games. She does art. Just a great person. Sorry, I'm just looking where to put my tablet down so I have space on my lap. Just a lovely person. But also remember, go check out Annihilator today. It is their affiliate anniversary, so go make sure you go say hi and congratulate them and be just your sweet selves. But let's go be friendly with Kina. Where is my chat? There we go. Okay. Where's my raid interface? Oh my god, I had to scroll so far because Twitch makes everything difficult. It's nothing easy. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you to everybody who was new who came in to say hi and to hang out. It was lovely to see you. So to review, tomorrow night is most likely going to be a troubleshooting stream, in which I kind of just try streaming like a couple different games to see if my computer and OBS can handle it. And if there is time, or if things don't work, maybe we'll just do some sticky business. So that tomorrow will be kind of like a free, we're gonna freewheel it. But then Wednesday we'll have our normal co-working stream. Maybe I'll draw more Popipos because this was kind of fun. We'll draw some of these other Popipos. We'll check out that new game from Blue Turtle, which is kind of similar to Spirit City, so I'm excited to have another one of those. I think that's it. But since the troubleshooting stream has to do with community stuff, I'm going to test out games that we can do with the community, whether it's like a Final Fantasy art party, or maybe repo games, things like that. I will post more information in the Discord. So if you would like to stop by and join, you can just join just for announcements, things like that. If you want access to the community channels, you have to make sure that you read the rules and that you exchange channel points here, whether it's during streams or offline. I think I have it available too. I'll refund your channel points, and it's just to let us know that you're not a robot or a scam account or anything like that, to protect the people in the community. But once you have access, you can post and share your art. There's music channels, there's video game channels, things like that to hang out. Socials. I was like, what's the other thing that I do at the end of stream? There's my little socials. And while those all load in, I will start the raid. We're gonna go ahead and say hi to Kina. It would be lovely if you guys came along with the raid. If you would like to then go hang out with maybe Mocha's, that's great. If you need to raid and run, if you need to like get up and stretch, you need to go take meds, piss, go grab food, or just whatever you gotta do, go to bed or something, you know, no worries. But Kina's super lovely. She also loves and appreciates lurkers, so if you want to go and just kind of hang out quietly, you're perfectly welcome to do that. But if you would like to come along, that would be great. Here are two little raid messages. Our first one uses sub emotes, so if you're subscribed to the channel, you can take the first one. The second one uses Twitch global emotes, so those are just for free for everybody. You can take your favorite heart emotes from other channels. You can just say Exploding Red. You could just say hi, or you just come along again, like quietly. That's fine too. Whatever you're comfortable with. But otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great Sunday. And hopefully I'll see you this coming week. Have a good start to your May. I hope it is everything that you want and need and more. Okay, I think that's my checklist, so that's all I got. So I will let you guys go. Okay, goodbye. See ya. Goodbye, and thank you again for today. I'll see ya. Goodbye.